Alright guys, welcome, fucking hell, trip hazard. Welcome to the ruins of the ancient city of Uruk, spelled U-R-U-K. This is the oldest city in the world, 5,000 years old. I'm already, look at this. This can't be original. Is this stuff just lying here? I've been told that like between 10 and 12%, only between 10 and 12% has actually been excavated. We can see here, I think the last time they done any excavating was in 1950s, and this stuff was brought about 1920s. So even by historical standards, even this stuff, which is the newest thing within about 10 square miles, is pretty old. So they use these carts then for excavating and
taking off the rubbish,
the soil and stuff to expose the
Yep.
city.
Because like this been like a long time ago, more than 2,000, 3,000 years.
Yeah. Is this?
Yes, all of this.
It's just lying here.
Yeah, that's like
This is like 5,000 years old.
Yep.
It's just
clay. Yeah. Clay poetry everywhere.
It is literally. Right.
You're gonna see a lot.
No, sorry, this is unusual because we've literally just got out of the car, which is about 20 meters that way, and the stuff is just. I don't want to throw it down, but it's not looked after. But this is so unusual. At home, you would not. This would, like, even walking over it, you just wouldn't happen. So if this stuff
is useless,
Yeah.
normally, and you see a lot of them because there was a factory here to make like clay poetry,
that's why there's so much of it.
Yes.
But even because there's, I wonder what is actually below this. So if only 10% has been excavated, where's the bottom? How far down is the bottom? Do you know?
I'm not sure. No, I don't know.
So I think it's like 6 or 7 floors.
Yeah.
Is this another ziggurat?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And this one hasn't been touched like the last one was kind of rebuilt. This one.
Yeah. This one was just only excavated.
Yeah, I can see why as well. You can't visit here if it's
they
raining.
Like dig a lot of it because this one they used only mud bricks, not even they put it with mud.
Okay.
Not even bricks, not like
Rather than clay, like
yeah, clay or like we call it heat dried.
Yeah.
Bricks,
This is incredible. You just would not get away with this sort of stuff anywhere else in the world. And this is the oldest, one of the oldest places in the world. Certainly that it was inhabited by people. It's just sitting here. It's just like you can walk across it as freely as you want. It's kind of wild. There's obviously the tracks there whenever they're excavating this area. It is. I can't even see the ground for the amount of.
Imagine what's below.
Yeah, no. Look how the quality. Dead smooth.
Sure.
Like a archaeologist's dream. I'm getting a semi myself, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so here we have a bit of. Look, guys, this is not my thing. Generally hate this sort of thing. Artifacts and that. And like museums, that's my worst nightmare. But this, considering how old this is probably one of the oldest pieces of pottery you'll ever see in the world. All the museums that you go to, and you're just coming here and have a look at this. And it's just like, look at that. And it's such a shame, like they can't even excavate it and protect it. They need to cover it in again. As Ahmed was saying, you need to cover it in again because and this place is a lot for us to be thankful of too, because as you're going to see, the first words and the first poetry was right here.
So this is the Ziggurat of Eanna.
Eanna.
Yes.
The other one was Nana as well. This is for the moon too.
Yeah. So the story behind the first letters and words, there was two Ziggurats, meaning Ziggurat Eanna and Anu. They wanted to know which one have more gifts, which one have like more like like they give the sheep like a form or an icon, you know,
Oh
a
yeah,
symbol,
yeah.
and like hay symbol or gold. From there, they started the writing.
So these are bits and pieces that people have found, and
yeah, these is used.
This is used in the walls, eh?
Yes, as decoration.
Yeah, and we'll see those probably.
These also have writing.
God, look at
this is came from definitely because of this symbol. I know.
Yeah.
It's like God or like big.
What is this then? Is this symbolic of anything? Because it looks like steps that are leading up, or was this maybe the old stairs to the top?
Yeah.
So this is what it was like. Okay.
Because there were stairs from that side.
Shows you the damage.
The main stairs from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The harbour was obviously within the old city.
Yes.
How close was it to where we are now?
It's a bit far, but like it's over there. Over there?
Where
the fence is?
Yeah.
See the fence?
Okay.
Yeah, behind.
Yeah. Yeah, not far, maybe a mile. The bricks, this is 5,000 years ago. Bricks haven't really changed.
Yes, these are the.
Fair enough. These are obviously made of mud, but bricks
exactly
effectively have stayed
not as,
the same shape and design. This is fairly new, I would say.
This
Does he know?
Just to support.
Okay,
this
right.
Is new.
But this is existing.
This is old.
This is wild.
Maybe they just renovated just to build it from the same bricks.
Okay. So in order to keep the bricks together.
You know that
you're in Iraq.
That's the Babylonian era.
Yeah. The black gold in Iraq, this is the bitumen made from oil, and they use this just to obviously keep the bricks as the mortar, to keep the bricks
Babylon,
together.
You're gonna see more they used asphalt also, the Babylonians, because it was something natural that comes out of north of Iraq.
It shows how obviously tough the stuff is because it's still here. That's just incredible. This sort of thing normally doesn't interest me, but because it's like the first, like 5,000 years old.
It's really old. It's just like to imagine how old it is. That was a well. Back then when they used to collect the rainwater.
Jesus.
And they add a bit of honey, so I've heard. They add a bit of honey to it.
Yeah.
And then they watch the temple, the Ziggurat with it. The walls of the Ziggurat with it, yes. Because it was
honey
like,
and water. Never heard that one before.
What is this?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
it's a shell.
Exactly.
A seashell.
Exactly.
So you used to.
Look.
So this must be.
This is the shell also.
But this must be more than 5,000 years old. Because the water would have been here. The water wasn't here whenever this city was here.
For me, as a guide, I like almost everywhere I go, especially the old ones. That's like a heart shape from the Sumerian tongue.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
The Queen Anna and Anu.
Yeah. So this, guys, this is the first words in the world. Whatever it says.
It says
something 23.
Seashells.
Yeah. There's no.
Every archaeological site I go to, there is like old seashells.
There's no denying it now. Wow, this is it's. I cannot explain. You know, the stuff is just everywhere. The stuff is everywhere.
Just to make people worship him again, so they came here, took care of this temple.
Here's the blue.
Is glazed. Yes.
Yes. This is all original.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
You can tell from the Babylonian time with the bricks.
That's good. And there's massive.
It was all of this was blue.
The whole thing.
The whole thing was glazed.
No. Oh, you can tell the bottom part of it's kind of like been
also,
wet for a while.
Some have like roses, like white roses. And
yeah, it's getting the shade.
Yeah, the same thing in, from Babylon Gate, you know?
You could, yeah. So this is the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Glazed. Yep.
You can imagine what this would look like if the whole thing was brand new and blue. Yeah, you could see why it was such an important city. How impressive it looked.
Yeah.
If that whole thing's blue. Oh my god. Just trying to think in my head the sort of people who would be walking through here. This is not my sort of thing. I'm shocked. So here you go. This is the top of one of the rooms or one of the halls. The heads, as obviously you can see, on the floor would be another 2 meters below that. I'm convinced that there's another 6 or 7 floors below this. Convinced. Look at this. 5,000 years old. At least 4,000 anyway. And my dishes can't even survive running the dishwasher. Oh wow! Wow! This was covered.
Yes.
This was all excavated. What a job! No wonder, like, it's so costly.
You see this hill?
Oh yes.
It's not original. Maybe some of these are. You can go up on it.
And this would have been obviously the walkway into the other temple we were.
Come.
I'm coming. So she said. Oh, all right. Okay. So this was taken recently.
Yeah.
All of this.
Yeah.
Was in here.
Yep.
Wow. And how do you know how they excavate it? It's not by hand, machines.
Yeah, machines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But they can't be too aggressive, because they don't know what's
of course, but if they know
beneath
it. If they know like where how to look, or they know structure, so they just need to find the edges, and then they dig it up. Yeah.
Wow.
You see, just like that it was.
Yeah, and this would have been.
This was a hallway, yes.
This is the entrance into the other room we were. Yeah.
Oh, the other way is the entrance.
That's some size of room.
To this main room.
Like the height of the ceiling.
Yep.
What is the significance with blue?
I don't know. Like it's the blue was like the color of the sky, and to be happy. I know the Babylonians used it a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Just you know, like
still a lot of blue there.
Fresh starts or happiness, you know. And you can see the Aramic writing over there.
Oh yes.
Last row of the glazed brick.
Yeah. Is where the writing is then?
Yes.
Can you get down there?
No.
Not allowed?
Not allowed, and I don't know how you're gonna get back.
We've been given the go ahead here. We're going to go down and have a look at this is fucking. Well, it's too late now. I'm kind of halfway there. Huh? What's the name of the
Arigat temple?
Arigat, and the name of the god is.
They used to worship Anu.
Anu. Okay. So, Anu. Here we go. Oh my word. Didn't think I'd be this excited for this sort of stuff, but here we go. There it is. The world's first writing. See, made from like a porcelain thing, so you got, I think it's like painted on. And then this is painted on top.
It had to be like a bus color, but add all that time.
Yeah.
This is Aramic, I think it's still used.
Yeah.
Right?
So the icon was here, eh?
Again?
The icon was here.
Yes.
Yep.
Statue was here.
And then that's obviously what they've done behind it. I can't explain to you how hot it is. I'm going delirious. But yes, what a place. I know it doesn't look like much, but realising how old it is, 5,000 years old, incredible. Saddam actually would have used areas like this during the war to protect his military equipment. I think it was actually the Ziggurat of Uruk, which he parked, I think, fighter jets in the hope that American fighter pilots would have spared them. But he was wrong, and America bombarded them with bombs. So yes, what a place. So these here, this is how they use them as decoration, eh?
Yes.
They've been sitting like that. Fucking hell.
Look.
I don't know what material. I'm not sure what material this is, like a chalk. Hard.
These are what they used. Like knives. Some of them are knives. Some of them for shaving. For women. I don't know what this is, maybe decoration.
Oh yes.
I don't know which is which, but I know the
like jewelry.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But some of them are knives to cut, especially this one, even this one. Or like for shaving.
Of course, it still works. Only because it's German, that is.
Authentic German. Because they used to make stuff better from now. Like now, you have a...
It's not even like just about working, it's like perfect.
It's smooth.
It is.
I know, like it's never.
When was this? When was these laid? 50? 100 years.
19 or maybe like. I'm pretty sure it's like around 100 years.
100 years old.
Maybe 100 years or more.
It's really special. This is, guys. I hope I'm not boring you, but this is something else. Ahmed.
Yep.
This one, Germans.
Yes.
This one, Iraqis.
Okay, no, actually, it's the Irish expedition that made this. You know, Irish also people came here and made this crooked. Actually, you might be right, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, there you go. Welcome to the oldest city in the world. This place should be crawling with tourists, unbelievable. And to think, what, I was one of maybe 6 people here. Well, you cannot explain the amount of stuff that's lying on the ground. Everything from bones to crockery to pretty much anything. There you go. I hope you enjoyed your trip back in time to a place as old as time itself. But now we're going to head north. We're going to go to our next town. I think we're heading to Najaf. So, goodbye, Uruk.